just also with the current situation which we are facing with refugees, nothing is organized, the states are helpless, nobody knows where to go. So from the topic, I think a very interesting topic. Now I'm not the expert of what is out there in the world, if this is already existing or not existing, but bringing people in such a important area together is, I think, a very good idea. The business model, I think you said that you want to win the organizations to be part of lifting up the quality of this whole app. I think there could be an interest, to be honest, because they all are lacking support. So, to be honest, I'm quite. It's very interesting what you presented. Thank you.
I have just one question, and it's about establishing contact with the NGOs. Many NGOs have quite a traditional way of functioning. So, what's your game plan to actually gain their interest and make them, well, interested in what you're proposing? And do you as well have a game plan when it comes to qualifying the NGOs you want to have on the platform? Because as you said, there are lots of rogue NGOs. So how do you disqualify them?
Thank you. First of all, this tool is actually to create just one list of the companies who are NGOs, to make them, to make it simple to be compared. So basically, people could rate them, and we could have a rating, transparency rating. This is just the first step. So you kind of see the real rating of the companies and understand who's good, who's bad. We're not planning to disqualify anybody. It should be like a good thing. And people should actually understand who's good, who's bad. We're not involved in this process. We're just giving them the opportunity to, share their opinion. Coming back to the conversation, how we want to make the NGOs work more closely together if they're old school guys. This is a platform, we were thinking about making it like a white label thing. To just, if the company doesn't have a web page, they could use this one as their own, with their own private link and stuff. And if you're not doing any volunteering thing as well, you just having lots of contacts, explanation of what you're doing, with term sheets and everything like this.
Oh, great idea and a great course. So I think actually you're wrong. I think your approach should be to go after the volunteers and the people and make them interested and bring up the user base and create the user content, and then all the others will come after you. Have you considered that?
Yeah, thank you for the question. The thing is that initially when we started discussing this idea, we realized that this is a two-sided market, so there is really important to create thickness on both sides of the platform, both the volunteers who will be interested and the NGOs. So now from the NGO side, there's always a demand for volunteers to work and do things for the better good, for the greater good. But from the volunteer side, there is interest, but the volunteering world is a jungle, so it's kind of difficult to find these opportunities. And on the other side, it's also difficult to keep volunteers motivated. So that's why we want to introduce this gamification, so that the volunteers could create a community between themselves and feel part of a community. Because, well, right now in using any product or any service, consumers really value being part of a community. So this is what we are going to try to make within this platform.
And I think that's great. What I think will happen if you have to chase the NGOs is that will kill you money-wise, because it would be a lot of work, it take a lot of time. So that's why I think you should go and use it.
Actually, I study at Karolinska, and we are doing some volunteering jobs. And there are lots of volunteers looking for opportunities, and some NGOs looking for certain qualifications. So each volunteer can create an account with all qualifications. Then they will be connected with the NGOs. For example, if there's a disaster happened, Immediately he will receive a message that he is needed in that place, and he can connect the.
Right, thank you very much.